Hi lovelies, welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to stuff $820 into mostly sinking funds, a couple of cash funds, and then put some aside for my savings challenges. If you're new here, please take a second, hit subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and spending a little bit more of your time with me. And everybody, please take a second, smash that thumbs up button. All right, so this month, this check, I took care of paying all of the bills, and now it's time to stuff what's left. That $820 is gonna go pretty quickly. There isn't a whole lot. It's just big chunks into a couple of different places. So let's get started. Back to school. We just recently had a child start school again. Oh, got a tickle in my throat. I'm so sorry. And we wiped out back to school with a lot of the things that he needed to get ready for school. And now we are adding in, and now I am starting to rebuild back up. The goal is to put $50 a month in here. This time we're going to put 25 in, which will give me $56. 25. The purpose of this is basically, although it says back to school, it's for my child's school lunches all year, as well as some of the things that he likes to do. This envelope, someone recently said they really liked my cute envelopes. Well, I didn't make these. These I printed. I got free from the Budget Mom. I had to sign up for her email list, and I got access to a whole bunch of her different envelopes, and that's where a lot of my really cute ones came from. Like this came from her. This one did. A couple more that we will see today also came from her. So 56 is what should be in here. 2, 3, 40, 50, 55, 56. All right. So let's go mark that off real quick in my book. Now, okay. So now let's talk about the next $250. So if I can grab my 10. So this was supposed to go towards debt pay down. I am working on a debt-free journey where we are trying to get out of debt as fast as we can. However, sometimes we have to push pause on that and reallocate where those funds are going because I've spent them somewhere else, or I need to spend them somewhere else. And this time, this $250, which should have gone to pay down my car, is not, because back to school really whipped our behinds. I wasn't thinking straight, and I took my child to the mall. If you've been to the mall, you know how expensive the mall is. Okay, let's be real, all clothes are expensive right now, but then I took him to the mall and we hit all the expensive stores, and I don't know why, but I just let him have it. So what should be paying down debt on my car instead is having to go towards two things. It is having to go towards, oh no, where's my envelope? There it is. Clothing, because I have to pay the credit card off. We have a credit card which I have paid 0 interest on in like forever. I continuously pay it off every time. Every month I pay it anywhere from 3 to 4 times a month, once a week basically, so that I don't worry about it interest hitting. When the statement comes out, it's 0 interest. So I have to rearrange my funds to make sure that I continue 0% interest. So 240 will go into clothing. The other 10, if you've been around, you know Duncan steals my cash. Well, not only did they steal my cash, I also made a trip where I got a couple of extra things because it was back to school and I wanted my child to have some treats. So I made choices. That's really what it comes down to. I made choices to spend this $250 in other ways than my car payment. So we're going to put the extra 10 into cash so that I can take care of my Dunkin' bills. So 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then we're going to stuff that back over there. And then clothing, we're going to add 240. I recently wiped out everything that was in clothing. You see it's at 0. My sheet was full, so I kind of needed to get a new one. So let's add today. We're going to add, what, 240, which gives me a balance of 240. Don't need to count it because, well, it's there. All right. So So choices, and having to now reallocate and shift money around because, well, I spent it in places that I needed, but I didn't have the cash on hand to cover the bill. So I had to rearrange to be able to cover the bill. Choices, choices, choices. All right. Up next, this is another Budget Mom envelope. Up next is my emergency envelope. I have two emergency challenges. One is a sinking fund, which I needed to wipe out for something. We're gonna do, nope, 2 5s. We're gonna put $5 into my, hey, we have an emergency right now, let's spend it. Add 5, which gives me $5 in here. And then I also have a savings challenge emergency fund, which I am in the process of saving $4,000. It is a multiple year, gonna take me freaking forever to get done challenge, but that's okay because I know that I am in no hurry. I have other things that need that money first. So let's put that to the side. That's my emergency. Up next, so way back, the Budget Mom, also one of her free ones, has a cute wedding envelope, and originally I was using this, but then I started to do savings challenges for my daughter's upcoming wedding, so it doesn't go into that envelope anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, thought I had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, I did, and 2 50s. Oh, it hit all of a sudden. Okay, so there's 500. So this is going towards her wedding, but it's no longer going in there because that was when I was saving up for her dress and her veil. And now since then I've been doing savings challenges where I'm doing the 100 envelope challenge for her. So now I set it to the side and I stuff it. There it is. Sorry, I lost the card for a minute. And now I stuff it into those, so it goes into my savings challenge envelope to be stuffed later with my tracking sheets and cute little things. All right. Up next, one of my absolute favorite envelopes. You're gonna think I'm crazy. This is probably my favorite envelope of them all. If you know anything, or if you've been around, you know that my family has weird allergies, and when I say weird allergies, it means we never need the cheap stuff in order for an allergy to be taken care of. So long time ago, a couple years ago, when my child got poison ivy, and we tried all the cheap stuff, we tried all of it, we tried the homemade stuff, nothing was working for him, so we had to go out and buy the really expensive stuff. And had this envelope not had the money in it that I needed, yeah, I would have really had to have rearranged some serious money. It would have had to have come from somewhere else. So it was very nice to know that this envelope was here for me. So I try very hard now to keep it very full. We just recently had to go get a physical for my child, a school physical. So that was $35, and I didn't have to worry where that $35 was coming from. I already had it. So that's $188 in here once I add my 5. But this is, for me, an envelope that I would love to get to $1,000, and that way I know I can cover just about anything. All right, 188, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 180, 185, 86, 87, 188. All right. I have already transferred $50 into our IRA. I have a Roth IRA. $50 has gone over to it. Savings, my account is linked directly to our savings account. Because of that, I don't put money in here. I immediately transfer it into our money market. I've already done that. And then vacation gas. This is kind of going to also buffer my savings challenge that I have for my daughter's wedding. Let's put today's date. We're gonna add, what, I have $15 over there. So that's $428. Let me mark that off real quick. So just trying to save up for one very long trip to and from Tennessee in a truck that only gets like 12 miles to the gallon. All right, 428, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 420, 425, 26, 27, 428. All right, put that there. Those are all of my savings challenge or my sinking funds, and then my last 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 will go into my 1 month ahead challenge, which is my favorite savings challenge. And we will set that to the side. So when it is time to stuff this the next time, we have it already there. And it's getting a little chunky, but not quite. We're going to let it go probably through my husband's check, and then we will pull everything out. And that is my $820. Again, $740 in 2 huge chunks, one to go pay off clothing and one for my daughter's wedding is kind of where my $820 went. If you have any questions, drop them in chat. If you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up button. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.